Hey guys, here's one of the largest Patreon dinar promoters that charges for intel. Okay, and he's making claims. His personal window of time is that the rate's going to change really in 2020. Okay, now, so what he's claiming right now is he makes some claims in a video, and this is the caliber of intel that people are paying for. Okay, I'm not going to bash it. I'm going to let facts judge it for you. And we're all smart adults here, so you guys can make your own decisions on if this level of intel is credible and actually worth paying for on Patreon. That's what I'm trying to show you. So let's get started. And if you look down low, he has approximately 25,000 subscribers. Now in this next video clip, he's going to tell you his window for the RI to happen.
In my time frame between October and March 2020.
Now this guru's made these claims, and he's never once told you that in the beginning of the year of 19, that in the 19 budget, Iraq put monies in there for both Article 140 and the HCL, suggesting to us that they have actually prepared the 19 budget with post-RI monies, nor has this guru ever told you that Iraq has ever even set the stage for the rate change within the year of 2019, when they've actually factually they've set the stage from two layers. This year they set the stage for both the country of Iraq and for purchase power of the citizens. Now in the next video clip, he makes three claims. He's telling you that during the second legislative term, Iraq did indeed implement Article 140. Then he's telling you he's expecting the HCL oil and gas law to be implemented during the third legislative term. Then he makes a claim that like if and when and possibly they may remove the proxy positions.
We're still waiting on them to start the oil and gas law, and that's not going to be until the third legislative term. So the second legislative term, we didn't get the completion of Abdul Mahdi's cabinet members. That didn't complete. But we did get the start of the Article 140 implementation. That happened in the second term. So this third term coming up, this third legislative term, we want to see the oil and gas law, because remember, they need to do this before Abdul Mahdi leaves office. Okay, so they need to get that oil and gas law completed before Abdul Mahdi is out of there, and I think they will. Look, if Abdul Mahdi is going to leave October 24th, right, and the proxy administration will be removed on that date. Like if that does happen, I think we're going to get the oil and gas law that either 2 weeks before or a week before he leaves that office.
Regarding the proxies, Iraq amended the 2019 budget. I already showed you guys that within the 2019 budget amendment that goes into effect starting 10/1, okay, they made cuts. And part of the cuts are government budget salary cuts, as well as they've trimmed down the amount of government positions that will be, okay? Part of the trimmings were the proxies. They have removed the proxy positions. They've already told us they end in October, okay? So the last day for the proxies is the end of September. That's because they have removed their salary positions from the amended 19 budget. And yet this guru keeps saying, if and when they might possibly remove the proxies. Then he claims Article 140 was for sure implemented during the second legislative term, okay? We have only seen one article actually telling us that Article 140 in part of the northern area of Kurdistan actually was implemented. What did I strategically teach you guys? When you see one article telling you something, you can't always believe it. So guys, that's all false and inaccurate. They have not implemented Article 140. It has to be, the Constitution has to be amended to it, okay? Because today the Constitution only goes up to Article 139. Look at the photograph above. Look at this photograph has all the articles of the Constitution within it. If you look at 52, that's the highest article within the current Constitution, and it maxes out at 139. So for them to add Article 140, since the Constitution only now currently even goes up to 139, they must amend the Constitution to add Article 140. Okay? So here's my point. How can they implement a constitutional law that doesn't even exist? Then he says the HCL will probably be implemented during the third legislative term. Guys, I just showed you a news article, and I've got a clip of it from right above. In the news article, it says the HCL has been pending or enacted, that's the verbiage they use, enacted, for the last 15 years, okay? And you've already seen one article on Article 40 telling you the same thing. So if Article 140 and both the HCL have been enacted for 15 years, what the hell are they waiting on? They're waiting on something. Guys, it's international status. Those are international monies, okay? It's that simple. This is the caliber of intel people are paying for on Patreon. You decide if it's worth paying for.